wise ascetic. All my life I've had this deep hunger in my soul. I'm searching for what would fill it. Tell me what I should do. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Oh, so following the wind, like the Holy Spirit is the wind, and the Holy Spirit defines my purpose. And so I need to seek the Spirit to fill my hunger? No. We're downwind from a Chick-fil-A. Do you want to grab me a number 5 while you're there? Hey Cagers! I'm excited to share this week the Ascetic pathway with you. And the good news is you don't have to spell it correctly to practice it. So when we think of asceticism, a lot of times we think of monks in a monastery or the guru at the top of a mountain. It's all about solitude and simplicity and deep commitment. We've got a lot of examples of this in the Bible, but the 2 biggies would be first John the Baptist, who proclaimed Jesus coming soon. He was living in the wilderness, wearing camel skins, surviving just on locusts and honey. And then, of course, Jesus himself, who before he started his public ministry spent 40 days in the wilderness being tempted by Satan and fasting. Even once he started his ministry, he lived simply, never having a place to lay his head, and did not have an extravagant lifestyle. So I do want to say a couple things about what asceticism is not. It's not an excuse to turn your back on others. It's a tool to recharge temporarily. It's also not about seeking pain or suffering or punishing yourself. Attempts at holiness do not earn God's love. Jesus already paid for that, and it's unconditional. So let's talk about what asceticism is. First, it's solitude, being still and quiet in your surroundings and in your heart, allowing God to speak. Second, simplicity. If you've ever watched Hoarders or seen your mom go full Marie Kondo, you know that we can be pretty obsessed with stuff. What would it look like to strip all of that away and just be grateful for the simple blessings that God has given us? Finally, strictness, maybe the least appealing word after moist. This is what helps us stick to habits like prayer and Bible reading, and really it's just self-discipline, which comes into play a lot in the Christian life. So let's talk about some practical ways to live this out. Breathe in through the belly, and exhale. One practice of the ascetic is fasting, giving something up, and then allowing the desire for that thing to remind you of your desire for God. Another practice is being still. Sometimes the best opportunity for this is in the dead of night, when the world around you is still, and you can hear God speaking more clearly. These are the practices of a true ascetic. So this week, I challenge you to join all of us at Cage in practicing the ascetic pathway by fasting or being still, and maybe without the noise and distraction, you'll find that you can hear God a little bit more clearly.